Hey guys, this is Chris from Rekkid Talk. I buy old records because I'm trying to be like Mack Stevens. And so the deal is that I went to Trends and Treasures, which is one of my hometown antique malls. There's usually just desultory stuff there. One of the booths that always has some really terrible records. But I took pictures of all the things that I was sort of interested in, and then I went off to have lunch and looked stuff up on my phone while having lunch, and there's some killers there, so we're gonna go get the killers. Yep, we're gonna go get the killer records. Let's do it. Right, we're strolling to our booth here. Here we are. So this was the bin. Had all kinds of stuff in it. Not gonna flip through all of them. We're gonna find the ones that I separated out. I know the condition on a lot of these is pretty questionable, but these are all rare things. This is the one, that's the killer. I wish it was in better shape. This is the one, that's the killer. Ferris Wilder and his band. That's the same label as the Shangri-Las. By this Eldon Cowell guy who is surprisingly valuable for unknown country. This is the one I'm actually leaving. There's good old Ray Smith, who's fairly local. Stanley Walker, who is also local, who is in Ray Smith's band. Alright, so we got 14 records for $14. High Q label, Ferris Wilder and his band, Haunting Dreams. It's All Your Fault. It's like rockabilly from like 1957. It's not in great shape. I hope it cleans up and plays okay. This, depending on the exact pressing and how well it ends up cleaning up and plays, this might be a 3-figure record here. This is a very Mack Stevens sort of pull. And then probably the other good pull, I think they're all pretty good, but what's probably going to be the second most valuable one is this is another late 50s rockabilly, So They Want to Fight, and Sandy by Chuck Herrod and the Anteaters, featuring Sammy King. I mean, that's just screaming Mack Stevens sort of buy. And this one I think will play fine. We'll put the ultrasonic, the 7-inch adapter to work.
Let's come and let they wanna fight. Yes, they wanna fight.
I'm thinking there's little chance this box will be worth $10. But I'll look through to see if there's a hidden killer in here. So I wouldn't have bought this box if these records were in good shape, but it's just this kind of crap like Anita Bryant. Completely in horrible shape. Wonder who Brad Swanson is. And there's the infamous Dora Hall, the solo cup vanity record queen. Something on blue vinyl. Meh. Turned out this heart stealer, Ray Wilson, the singing Kentucky sheriff, is a killer. Old Hillbilly Records. We're gonna get this at $2.15. Alright, so we just bought this bag of 11 records for $2.15. So less than 20 cents each. And it's probably 10 of 11 are trash, but the one that I already checked on Discogs, this one on top, sold for $56. And this was one of those records, this Ray Wilson, the singing sheriff with the Kentucky Wanderers, on this minor label, looked interesting enough for me to look up. And that's the killer in the bunch. And then the rest of these are going to be pretty meh. I mean, I can look them up later. I don't think there's anything noteworthy here at all. Oh yeah, one of these hit sound-alikes. Those are pretty much useless. And Jack Scott. And this last one, super faded label. Yeah. Okay, so at Pot of Gold Pawn Shop, I bought 18 singles, 99 cents each. I didn't look anything up. All right, so here's that big stack of singles that I got from the pawn shop. So you got Percolator, Billy Joe and the Checkmates, Somebody's Coffee Club theme. Turns out that it's like $1 record. Incorrect Columbia label. Sleeve. Vesey Simmons, Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow? Some mid-70s soul. Looks like it's self-released on Simcoe Records. This one I'll play a little bit later on. If I Can't Be Your Number One, Number Two on You by Gil Mutz. So this is some unknown country on Crawford Records. Could find basically no information about this online. Motorcycle Story, Brother Dave Gardner, ended up being lame comedy. Mel Blanc, The Hat I Got for Christmas is Too Big, and Pancho's Christmas. So Mel Blanc does his somewhat stereotypical Latin voice. 1,000 Stars by Kathy Young with The Innocents. That's not really valuable. This one is actually probably like a $15-$20 record. Unknown Country, Mike Williams, Do What You Want to Do. Sometimes the unknown country is actually worth something. Usually it's not. Dinah Washington with a Christmas record, Old Santa. You see it's a promo. As you can see, they're all over the place with the records at the pawn shop in that big container. I've put them all in generic white sleeves. They were almost all unsleeved. Mungo Jerry in the Summertime. Candy Staten in the Ghetto. So that's a very good song. Here's some more unknown country. Never seen this one sold on Discogs out of Clarksville, Tennessee. The minor label, Charles Morrison Sounds. Watch Your Mouth from like 1975 or 76. Then some stuff you'll know. Kool and the Gang with Jungle Boogie. Let's Get Married by Al Green. Willie Nelson and Leon Russell with Heartbreak Hotel. On the flip side, we have Susie Sue. Oh, that's Sioux City Sue. Billy Idol with Hot in the City. Fine Young Cannibal, She Drives Me Crazy. Promo copy. Love the promo. IRS. Blue Oyster Cult, Shooting Shark from like 1983. That's a promo as well. And the very last one is Jackie Blue by Ozark Mountain Daredevils. So those are the 18 I got $1 each at the pawn shop. Pawn shop, not just guns, gold, and guitars.
I can't be your number one, well, number two on you. When you said you would always be right here, right by my side. But every time I called you up, you always told me lies.
Okay, so here are my 4.50 each records that I got from the Old Country Mall. So the one that's most valuable, although mine's pretty scuffy and it's got some noise, is Liberation, the Afro Blues Quintet Plus One, 1966, sort of pop soul jazzy. This 1962 pop record by Earl Dean Smith, Go Home Cheater. The one that was a little bit of a disappointment, I Never Thought I Have the Blues by Jimmy Work, sort of country. It's listed as country rockabilly. It's more country, but this copy has a lot of hairlines and ended up not really playing through, unfortunately. And then Sound of Love by the Five Americans from 1967.